Hey guys, welcome back, and let's get right into our next workout. I'm assuming you guys have all done that warm-up in the links that we've got attached for you. If you don't have it done, make sure that you go and grab it. Have to have a warmed up body before we start working out. Has to happen. If you don't want to do the one that we've got for you, go do one that works better for you, and that's totally fine. But do make sure that you warm those muscles up, get everything juiced up. All right, so what we're doing today is 5 exercises in a row, top to bottom. We're doing 3 sets on all of them. Set of 15 repetitions, all 5. Then a set of 10 repetitions, all 5, and then back up to a set of 15. So pretty aggressive. So take your rests as you want them, and make sure that you're sipping your water. If you don't have your water, make sure that you go get it before you start this workout. I'm going to be using my water bottles. If I do decide to use any weight, I'm going to use my water bottles. You choose, either you use actual dumbbells if you have them, soup cans, water bottles, books, whatever you've got kicking around, that is your choice, or just use your body weight and you'll take your workout. But remember, form and range, we need to keep you guys safe. This whole working out thing, it's a lifestyle. You're going long term. Let's stay healthy and injury free. So I'm going to go down the 5 exercises just to show you what you have coming so that you know a little bit ahead of time. Downward dog is our first one. So we'll be starting, remember we're not in yoga, we're doing a gym downward dog. So start in the plank position and hips up, come back to plank. Hips up, come back to plank. We are not going to drop our hips down. So assume all rules that we would use in a regular plank, apply those to the prone position in the downward dog. If you have wrist issues and you don't want to do them on your wrist, on your hands, no problem. Forearms and hips up, hips down. If you are doing them off knee, go down onto the knees, come back, drop down. No reason to not do an exercise. We can typically take it to whatever level it is that you need to work at that day. Next one, we are going to do an active sumo squat, so a stepping into sumo squat. So just doing one side first and you're just stepping into it. If you're not comfortable with that, hold your stationary squat and just rep out with us, that's fine. We will be doing 15 per side, 10 per side, and then again 15 per side depending on what set we're on. But if we have a right side, left side thing to do, and we have a couple of those in this sequence, then it is full 15 repetitions, right side, left side. Okay? So, third exercise, laying down on the floor. Tons of different ways you can do this one, guys. Some people prefer to use a chair to put their foot up on. Today, I'm just getting, and we'll hit all of these different types of versions as we go. Today, I'm just using the floor. If you want to use 2 legs, you're going to do that. If you haven't done these, that's fine. Then I would suggest going with 2 legs. You can have your hands down on the floor, hips come all the way up, and you're just going to come down halfway. Hips all the way up, down halfway. If that's a bit easy for you, take your arms off the floor and hip height, squeeze the glutes, come back down to halfway. If you need a break, then take your break. Now, if you're doing both legs, you will be doing a double set because we are going to do one leg at a time. And today we're going to cross that other leg over. So we're going to do a hip thrust with the leg crossed over. Hip raise, halfway down. If you want to go all the way down and give that body a break, touch down, take a break, no problem. Okay? And we're going to watch that we're not rotating that pelvis when we're doing these. May as well stay down here because our next one is the plank with a shoulder tap. So the action that I'm going to be doing in the plank position is just a little tap on my shoulder. And that's going to look like this. I'm going to try to not have too much reaction in the body. I'm gonna try to keep it fairly still. Your body's gonna respond a little bit, that's okay. But just try to keep everything nice and locked in. From there, we are doing our last one, which is a plank abduction. We're gonna alternate sides on this one. So again, we're going back into our sumo squat, abduct, abduct. So an abduction is just taking that leg to the outside. It is not a fling. It's not a, flailing kick. We're controlling the movement. We're using the outside muscle groups and we are abducting. So don't expect to be getting your leg way up. That means you are not keeping that isolation if you're able to get that leg super high, okay? 15 repetitions, top to bottom. And I'm not going to be taking too many rests. If you need to rest, push pause and take your breather, do what you need to do, grab some water, and then come right back into it. Let's get started, starting with our downward dog. Lots of prone stuff going on today, which is core, but it's also gonna hit upper body for us. 15 repetitions for this entire first set. Let's get started, set it up. So, elbows are rotated just back slightly. They are not locking out. Hips drive up. 1, 2. I'm gonna do 15. If you need to do more to be challenged, or you want to drop some repetitions because you're just not working for you today, then drop some repetitions, no problem. I'm at 7, 8, breathe. 9, 10, don't hang your head. 11, 12, 13, 14, last one, 15. Walk yourself into your forward bend, take a little bit of a stretch if you need it, and make your way up. All right, so moving into squatting. We're stepping into our squat. We're going to do 15 per side on one side first, and then we'll go to the other side, okay? So pick your side. I'm gonna go to this side first, this time, and core is supported. Oh, and if you wanna hold a weight, guys, definitely hold a weight. You could hold it like this. Here, you can hang it down. You could hold it in only one hand. Hold 2 weights up here. Push your limits, but know your limit. Don't take it too out of bounds. You want to stay safe, but I definitely want you to walk out of here feeling challenged, okay? So make sure that you are doing that. All right, you can have a child on your back. I don't know. All right, 15, here we go. 1. Watch that you're not shrugging. 4, 5, breathing. 8. Hopefully you've got some tunes on in the background. That's 10. 5. Last. 4. 3. Place your feet. And that was 15 on that side. Change sides. Make sure when you're placing those feet that you're doing it carefully and being mindful that you're taking the proper position. You don't want to be dropping back and dropping and stepping forward. We want to make sure staying nice and squared up, clean on the form. 15 other side. Let's go. 1, 2, power up. 3, 4, 5, core, set it. 7, 8, 9. Last 5, guys, come on. 5, 4, 3, 2, posture, and that is done. Give them a little bit of a shake. Down on the floor, laying on your back, hip thrusting, 2 legs. If you're doing 2 legs, you've got a 30 set. If you're doing 1 leg at a time, you have 15 per leg, all right? So, let's get down to it. I'm gonna keep my hands down flat on the floor beside me. If you need a little bit more challenge, you can definitely take your arms off the floor, triceps even off the floor, and then that'll give you no lateral support, so then that core has to do a little bit extra work, which is always a good thing. I'm going to be pushing through my full foot, and 15, 2, 1 down a bit low that time, 4, that's not wrong, just not what we're doing today, 5, 6, breathing, 8, don't shrug, believe it or not, you can shrug even in this position. Last 5 on this side, guys, 5, get up there, this is all about hip height. This is core, hamstring, glutes, I'm sure you can feel all. Lower back is gonna be, last one. Lower back is gonna be feeling like it's taking a bigger hit. That's okay, as long as there's not any sharp pain or anything. It is doing work for you, that's what we want. 15 on the other leg, let's go. Position yourself all the way up. Go for it, guys. 2, breathing, 3, 4, 5. Again, if you want to challenge yourself a little bit more, take your arms off the floor. It's great. Always ways to challenge the body a little bit more in pretty much every move out there. 10, 5 more. 1, 2, 3, 4. Last one. Staying down here, all you have to do is roll over. We're doing our plank with the shoulder taps. If, guys, that doesn't work for you because you're not at that stage on the planks yet, don't push yourself too far. Just go ahead and hold the plank. You know, I mean, it's never a bad day to incorporate planks of any kind into your workout, as long as you're staying clean on the form and paying attention to the rules of the plank, which we've addressed in that plank tutorial, right? All right, so set it up. I'm going to alternate my shoulders. Some people choose to do 15 on one side. I find that when people do one side on this, they typically rush through it. So we're gonna do alternating 15 pairs of shoulder taps. I'm gonna check myself, make sure I'm okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Don't lock your elbows. 6. Don't hang your head. 7. 8. 9. Breathe. 10. 11. 12. Strong core. Feels good. 14. And 15. Drop down onto the knees. Take a nice little stretch right through that shoulder girdle, those lats, triceps, take a nice stretch, and of course your core. Just feels really good. All right, we're at our squat abduction. 15 pairs, alternating. We're gonna alternate again. If you wanna do 15 on one side and that's how you feel comfortable, then that's fine. Do that. I'm gonna go weight free. I'm not gonna hold anything, but again, if you wanna hold a weight, those of you who know your way around this movement and are very comfortable with it, it's a pretty powerful movement. Load up if you want to. I'm not going to right now. So, start with a squat in the center, abduct whichever side. I'm gonna start on this leg. Squat down, abduct. Core is set. That's 2 pairs. We're doing 15. 3, 3, 4, not speedy. 4, 5, 5, squeeze. 6, 7, 7, 8, 8. Keep going. 9, 10, 10, 11. Almost done. 12, 13, 14, and 15. Beauty. Okay, grab some water if you want. Hit the pause button if you need to have a little bit of a breather. Come back. We're gonna start on our set of 10s. Everything that you just did is going to now happen in repetitions of 10, starting with our downward dog. Ready? Let's do it. Whew. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna do it on my forearms this time. The last time I did it on my hands, that's my preference, my body likes that. But I'm gonna do it on my forearms and see how that feels. Okay, set it up, not holding hands, pressing my forearms down into the floor, pressing my chest away from the floor. And here I go. 1, 2, 3, 4, breathing, drive those hips up. Keep going, guys. 8, 9, drop the knees down and give that body a nice stretch. Love 10 sets. Now we're stepping into our squat, active squat, 10 per side. I'm gonna start on this side this time. So again, make sure you're stepping properly. Your legs are going to be right beside each other. You're not dropping back, you're not dropping into the front. Nice big deep squat. 1, 2, bring that leg up if you want. 3, 4, 5, whatever you want. Come on. 7, 9, 10. What I do on one side, I better repeat the same on the other side. That's important. So I brought my leg up. Now I'm gonna bring my leg up on this side. Ready? Drop down. Drop down. Power up. Woo. 3, 4, 5. Don't lose posture. 7, 8, 9, 10. Good job. Down on your back, laying down. We are going to do our hip raises. You choose 2 legs for 20 or 1 leg for 10 per, your choice. Take your time. Set yourselves up. I'm going to do 1 leg again. I'm gonna do 10 and 10. I'm gonna start here. Hands for me are gonna be flat down on the floor. 10 hip raises. Hip height is here. I'm not rotating my pelvis. I'm keeping my hips up, which by the way, if you don't want to do this in an active motion, hold here. Well, that's great. Core is kicking in. 10 of these per side or a total of 20, guys. 3, 4, 5. I was shrugging. I just fixed that. 7, 8, 9, and 10. Lay those hips right down. Switch that leg or 2 legs. Continue on with what you're doing. Let's go. All the way up. Pelvis is squared up. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Strengthening that lower back. Core, full core is getting a nice workout. Plus the glutes, hamstrings. Couple more. That's it. And if you're doing 1 leg, and the rotational cores and the muscles in the core have to kind of kick in just to sort of make sure that you are not rotating and flipping, right? So it's a good thing. Now we've got our shoulder taps on that plank. It's only 10 pairs though, so it's a good thing. Ready? If you need your breaks, you're gonna take them. Set yourselves up. Can be done from knees. Can be done from knees, no problem. Ready? Let's go. 2, 3, 4, 5. Remember your rules. 6, 7, 8, 9. Last pair. Drop down onto those knees. Give the back a nice stretch. Take your time on this, guys. This is your time. You need a stretch in between every exercise. That's what you do. Take your stretches as you need them. Make sure you're drinking some water. Don't forget to be doing that. We are at our squat abduction. This is where we're alternating our legs. Total of 20, 10 per side. If you prefer to do 10 on one side, 10 on the other, flip that book, guys. I'm gonna not do that, but that's okay. You don't have to alternate with me. Ready? Here we go, 10 per side. 1, 2. Don't forget if you wanna hold the weight, hold the weight. 3, 4, 5. Woo! Stick those hips back. 7, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 10. If you're at home, when we're doing abduction work, and if you're at home and you happen to be lucky enough to have some equipment at home and you have those bands that can go around above the knee, ankle height, feel free to use them. We have one more set of those, 15 per. So if you wanted to use those for that, then be a really good addition. I'm not going to use mine because I'm feeling like I'm working hard enough, so I'm happy with that. Downward dog. Third set, final set on everything. Hopefully your heart rate is up and it's not just me because I'm nonstop talking to you and rambling on. But we're back down onto our downward dog. 15. I'm going back on my hands, but definitely this can be done again from your forearms as well as from your knees. So if you need to be dropping down to those knees, there is no shame in that. That is respect, knowing what your body needs. That's what you need to be doing to keep going on this long term. 15 repetitions, guys. Set it up. All right, power. 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. Pay attention to what's happening in the body. Drive those hips up. Work that core. That's 8, 9, 10. Breathing. We're gonna hold on the last one. This is 13. 2 more and then we're holding. 14. Hold here. Set it up. Go through your checklist. What are your rules? Head does not hang. Elbows do not lock. Slight pelvic, posterior pelvic tilt. Legs are not bending. And you're not shrugging. Hold. Whoo! Awesome, guys. Drop down to the knees. Keep those arms nice and long. Take that stretch for as long as you need it. If you need a longer stretch than that, that's what you're going to do. We're going into our 15 pairs of alternating squats. I'm doing one side for 15. I'm gonna hold my water bottle this time. Looking at about, I don't know, 1 or 2 pounds. I'm not sure, super light. My bottles are empty, so I am going very light, and I'm still gonna feel the workout even without it. If you wanna add a bit of upper body, I'll show you a couple things that you can be doing. Ready? 15 stepping into squats. Down, down, push, pull, down. You wanna press straight up, press straight up. 5, 6, 7, 8, push out, 9, 10, 5 more, 11, 12, yeah, 13, 14. And last one on that side. Very nice. If you want to keep on that weight, we'll do long arm stuff on this side, just to try to keep the mind interested. Sometimes working out gets a little bit monotonous, so it's nice to have new ideas. Step in. 1, 3. If you are holding a dumbbell, you need to hold the same weight on both sides for sure. 6, 7, posture. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Last 3, 2, last 1. Good job. Land out on the floor, hip raises, hip thrusts, hip raises, called a bunch of different things. Alrighty. Now, if you are doing both legs at the same time, you may want to put a pillow or something between your knees. If you have a yoga block, it's just always nice to have a bit of an equalizer. So if you're doing both legs, actually, we should do this. It's kind of a nice addition. It keeps it evenly distributed between both sides. Of course, we typically all have one side that will favor the other, and that will just sort of help to keep everything equal. 15 per leg or 30 with 2 legs. Let's go. 1, 2. I'm gonna try to keep my arms up this time. 4, 5. Get them up. 6. If you think they're up high enough, they're not. Get them up another little millimeter. 9, 10, 11, shoulder blades are down. 13, 14, keep this last one up. Hold it up. 2 legs or 1 leg, hold it up. Hold, focus. Focus on keeping the hips nice and square. Good job, guys. And lower that right down, uncross. Cross that other leg over or regroup if you're on both legs. Now, what I did on this other side, I have to do the same on this side. So I'm going to have my hands up. I've committed myself now. So 15 on this leg, then you're done this one. 1, 2, 3. Some people prefer to hold a weight. I don't on this because the weight tends to ground me down, and I want my body to do the work on that. So, but it's not wrong. On this one though, I don't see much value in it. I like my body to have to actually root itself down on this one. 5 more. 1, 2, 3. Are you breathing? 4. Hold it up. Hold. Breathe. Belly breathe. Nod into the chest. And relax it. So when you're holding your legs up like your hips up like this is a version of a bridge plank, which we will be doing tons of in the coming workouts. That's where you'll just need a chair. If you're doing it around a couch is actually perfect for this, but we will be doing bridge planks. Flip over, guys. We're in the prone position. We have got our shoulder tap planks, 30 individual ones, 15 pairs. Set it up. Ready? Let's go. 1, 2, 3. Are you breathing? 4, 5, 6. My hips were hanging. 8. I had to fix them. 10. Let's slow it down. 11, 12. Yeah. 13, 14, 15. Everyone drop down onto their forearms. Let's All you have left are your squat abductions. And then you're out of here. Well, and then you have your stretches, which we've got in the links. We've got attached in the link, that full body stretch. I would encourage you to do that. All right, 15 pairs. I'm again going to alternate. You choose, do you want to do one side? Your choice. So get into your stance. I'm gonna start with this side first. Here we go. 15, bam. Oh, I didn't alternate. Huh. Now I have 2 on this side. Okay, there's 2, 3, 4, 5. Think about what you're doing. Think about what that abduction is doing. 7, 8, 4, 9, 9. Sit back on those heels. 10, 11, 12, 13, 13. Last couple. 14, 14. Y'all are done. Don't forget to hit subscribe. And if you want instant notification, hit that bell. And I will see you guys next time. Make sure that you drink some water, take in some protein, do the full body stretches that are in the link. See you next time, guys.